So, almost done with fourth grade, huh? Wow, can't believe you're gonna be in fifth grade next year. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I know you are.
This is one of Nelson Rodriguez's regular visits with his old teacher, Jesus Ortiz.
We plan going to Puerto Rico, then we're going to go to New Jersey.
Nelson feels right at home now, but it wasn't easy getting here. In 2017, Nelson and his family left Puerto Rico following the devastation of Hurricane Maria.
We had to put a lot of stuff in the door so the wind can't open it. I lived in a 15th floor, so then the whole building started moving back and forward.
They made several stops before landing at Seymour Dual Language Academy in Syracuse, where Nelson met Mr. Ortiz.
Nelson, he's a unique student. When he came to my class from the journey that he went through from Puerto Rico after the hurricane, I knew immediately that we were going to connect real well.
Like Nelson, Mr. Ortiz is from Puerto Rico.
Oh, so Exie, what are you working on over there?
And he knows making connections with students matters. He remembers the day Nelson came to his class.
I remember him the very first day. He was at my door with his mom. He looked a little scared.
But that's not how Nelson remembers it.
How did you feel when you finally got to my class where you saw kids that spoke English and Spanish? How were you feeling at that time?
I felt awesome.
Yeah? How come?
Cause I knew that I would do great in your class. Cause I noticed that you were a good teacher with a student. You helped them when they didn't know that much stuff. So yeah, and I knew that you speak Spanish too, so that made it easy for me.
Ah, that was a curveball. You made me choke up, buddy. Thanks.
Just as Mr. Ortiz encourages his students to follow their dreams, his dream is for his students to always stay in touch and come back to him, like Nelson does.
Even today, after he's been out of my classroom, every time he goes somewhere, he stops by and gives me a pound, move on. That is a great motivator to build those relationships that are going to last a lifetime.